Raymond Dart was an Australian anatomist and anthropologist, best known for his involvement in the 1924 discovery of the first fossil ever found of Australopithecus africanus, an extinct hominid closely related to humans, at Tang in the north of South Africa in the province Northwest. I knew at a glance that what lay in my hands was no ordinary anthropoid brain. Here in lime consolidated sand was the replica of a brain 3 times as large as that of a baboon, and considerably bigger than that of any adult chimpanzee.
Power of intellect and of imagination. There could be no question. What rather frightened me was his flightingness, his scorn for accepted opinion, the unorthodoxy of his outlook. I am willing to recommend Dart for the Johannesburg Post, but I do so with a certain degree of trepidation.
Many of the features cited by Professor Dart as evidence of human affinities, especially the features of the jaw and teeth mentioned by him, are not unknown in the young of the giant anthropoids, and even in the adult.
I see nothing in the orbits, nasal bones, and canine teeth, definitely nearer to the human condition than the corresponding parts of the skull of a modern young chimpanzee.
I raised the question whether the apparent human-like features were not due to the young age of the specimen, and concluded that the Tong child was most closely related to the gorilla.
The famous Tang skull is not that of a missing link between ape and man. An examination of the casts exhibited at Wembley will satisfy zoologists that this claim is preposterous. The skull is that of a young anthropoid ape, one that is in the fourth year of growth, a child, showing so many points of affinity with two living African anthropoids, the gorilla and the chimpanzee, that there could not be a moment's hesitation in placing the fossil's form in this living group. The Trang ape was much too late in the scale of time to have any place in man's ancestry.
It is unfortunate that Dart had no access to skulls of infant chimpanzees, gorillas, or orangs of any age corresponding to that of the Tang skull. For had such material been available, he would have realized that the posture and poise of the head, the shape of the jaws, and many details of the nose, face, and cranium, upon which he relied of his proof of his contention that Australopithecus was nearly akin to man, were essentially identical with the conditions in the infant gorilla and chimpanzee.
I never recovered from these attacks. Not only scientific colleagues, but popular opinion veered against me. The Tang child became little more than a music hall joke. Disheartened by this turn of events, I buried myself in university work. When the university authorities offered me the opportunity to travel to Europe to show my prized specimen to scientists there and to compare it with other known fossils, I declined to go. Nor did I make any attempt to search for an adult Australopithecus at Tang or at other limestone mines to bolster my case.